Police. A rifle, 3 magazines, a pistol, 20 timers, a battery charger and some cartridges were recovered during the raid. And of course, I have my colleague Ajay Chandial with me. Ajay, what more details can you share with us?
Police and the Haryana Police, and definitely they have foiled a major attempt of Pakistan and the Pakistani proxies over here in the Jammu and Kashmir, because two white-collar terrorists, those who were sitting in the public, those who were sitting on the important positions, they were using their brains to, to create time bombs, to chemical bombs and other things, and they were also planning to expand themselves in that area of UP, Haryana, as well as in Delhi. That indicates that Pakistan is planning something big here in Jammu and Kashmir and other part of the country as well. Because after Operation Sindoor, what was observed that Pakistani terror commander, they are frustrated because they were not expecting that they can be hit, their headquarters can be hit, and they can be killed in their homes. So that's why it seems that they are also thinking of doing something big over here in Jammu and Kashmir and other part of the country, and that's why they have planned this according to fresh inputs. So this, Ansar Ghazwatul Hind, who is basically a split group of Hizbul Mujahideen and Jaish-e-Mohammed, they basically were in touch with these terrorists, those who were basically white-collar terrorists and were sitting in Haryana and Uttar Pradesh, and they have been now arrested, and more raids in the coming times will take place. Other thing is that the weapon which is recovered from their possession, that is not only the weapons which basically was coming, which had came from across the border. So they have procured it locally as well. Definitely, as investigation agencies will see that from where they basically got this weapon, ammonium nitrates, and timers was also recovered. So it seems that they were planning to, so create some time bombs or something to carry out attacks as well. So who were the people, those who will be those whom they were planning to use for these attacks and other things, and what was their plan of targeting the location? So that is something which authorities are trying to come to know from their interrogation, and it is expected that 7 have been arrested till now, and more arrests will take place in the coming time.
All right, Ajay, thanks for those details. Now I have Brigadier Rajan Jamwal back with me. Now, Brigadier, Pakistan never ceases to behave itself. I mean, it doesn't behave itself. It's back to its antics. It gets a fitting reply from India in the form of Operation Sindoor, but it keeps doing what it has to. What do you have to say?
Neither it will stop. You see, they have got used to using terrorism as a state policy. It had been paying them in the last decade. More importantly, the current economic and the social situation Pakistan is in, I mean, it has no option but to rake up, these kind of incidents in India, because that is the only thing that unites Pakistan. But now the India has also changed. You see, Operation Sindoor was just a trailer. I mean, it has been stated by very, very senior people. It was just a trailer. They are themselves inviting Sindoor 2, which will be a absolutely annihilation of Pakistan. This is what they are looking for. I mean, all their own children, they have already got settled in US and all. They don't care for the people, and that religious indoctrination they have carried out over decades. Now it has infiltrated down to every security operators up there, and it has become their raison d'etre. I mean, that's the reason they exist. Other thing, it is very difficult to change. The only thing that can change this is total balkanization of Pakistan, which is itself inviting. So I'm looking in very near future, balkanization of Pakistan, it getting split into small states, and the nuclear, that trend they keep talking about, it does not exist anymore. Operation Sindoor 1 itself has proved that it's a bogey, and India is not going to take, see that bogey through. And I mean, there's nothing actually you can do, because when the fire is in your house is starting from a house next door, you have to go in there and extinguish the fire there. Then only your own house fire will get extinguished. And they have this time invited exactly this reaction, this thing. from us. So I am hoping very soon something will come about this, and there'll be, like Jandial said, there'll be much more. This is just the tip of the iceberg, and many more arrests will take place and unravel a much bigger conspiracy which they plan to do. Just look at 350 kgs is 3.5 quintals of ammonium nitrate. This thing, and because I'm sure security agencies will now also examine that the detonators which are there, again huge quantity, whether they are military grade or they were commercial detonators, because that will be, I mean, there's a big possibility if they are commercial detonators, they have come from one of the mines in India also, and if they are of military grade, obviously they have come across from across. So all these aspects are being, I'm sure, being investigated, and they will tell us exactly where the things came from. If there are more people from our side also involved, I'm sure agencies will get to them.
Brigadier
Yeah.
Jamwal, I'll come back to you. All right. Now, according to the press conference, a joint operation between the Jammu and Kashmir